The Age of Legends characters and their motivations will have a critical impact on our characters, and the wording of the conversation between Luce, Theron Telamon, and Latra was 100% intentional and will be explored later. And I think if you click on the next one, okay, maybe not. I thought there was one thing where they're talking specifically about Luce Theron being the dragon reborn as opposed to the dragon.
Oh, well, that's probably what this is about, though, like the critical wording, right? And saying,
Right.
like, they chose that intentionally to say, we're going to explore more of how, he had a predecessor or something, right? Or
Right.
whatever. Yeah. Which is cool. I was really happy that they did that the way that they did. The Age of Legends felt legit. I love that people were finding things like in the first episode, the city and the vines all over the old kind of,
Yeah, that
um,
was cool.
and it's literally like from the Age of Legends, maybe something that wasn't broken or whatever, a remnant, and it's just completely covered. And then when you see, because the silhouette of it is almost identical to what we see in episode 1, and then
Yeah.
when we see this flashback, we're like, oh, that's like the towers and the buildings and everything. So that was cool. Yeah.
Okay, number 21. I think there's 23 total. On the Shan Chan, they are going for maximum punch in the gut impact, and the costumes are astounding in season 2. No comment on the gags. Yeah,
Wow.
I thought the Shan Chan looked cool.
Yeah, me too.
For the little bit they're there. I thought it was kind of a weird scene to just show them like killing this one little girl on a beach, but like
Did
this
she
full like
make it?
army attacking. Yeah, I don't think it came across the way they intended, and like
Yeah.
it feels kind of so left field. I mean, you get the one little line, but again, to a total show watcher only. You're like, who are these people? What's going on? Why is
Right.
this
It's a
important?
big who are these people? We have no freaking clue.
Right.
And I
Yeah.
think that's that's an attempt to try to drive people to content creators and blogs
Right.
and books and so on.
The whole deal.
So
Yeah,
yeah.
I mean, just from what they looked like, I'm down because I thought I did think it was a cool look.
Yeah, they look cool.
It looks a totally different style than everything we've seen so far. So,
Yeah. Yeah.
good on
I'm
that.
with it. Yep.
22. Avienda has definitely been cast, and Rafe kind of confirms the desert leak. I guess there's desert leak with their filming means we will see the Aiel waste in season 2, and that we are getting more Aiel in season 3 than people are expecting.
Wow. See, I think you might be onto something where it's revealed to him, Rand is going to be curious about his mother, his
Right.
heritage, the whole thing, stuff with Tam. I feel like he's going to go on this arc, and you've said maybe it's something like what we see in the Dragon Reborn, and he's not necessarily a part of chasing down the horn. That he'll go away for 3 or 4 episodes. He might go to the waste.
I think Rand's arc is going to be like Shadow Rising, where he's in the IO waste. He might even go to Rudion as like a
Jeez.
trial. Like they could totally change it around. But I think season 2 ends. I'm maybe even thinking like Calendar and stuff like that. It might not. I don't know. It might get pushed back. You and I were actually talking about a cool way to do it would be. I actually like that the Horn of Valir was in Valdara as opposed to at the Eye.
Oh yeah.
And then it could be this thing where like each of like the big houses potentially has one of these things that they have to like are sort
Like
of
a dragon
protecting.
item. Yeah.
Right, like a dragon item that they're protecting. Like that could be cool. And so Tears has Calendar, maybe maybe Queen Morghese has the
Has
dragon
something.
banner,
Yeah.
right? It's something like that, and it's like this, like sort of relic, or that each person has to protect. It's like
Yeah.
of their sort of family line. I think that could be a cool way
That
to make
is
each
cool.
of the
Yeah.
houses seem important.
Yeah, I like that a lot because that would mean like, okay, even if somebody got it from Camelin and Moraine said, he's going to get Calendar and Tyr, we need to get the Dragon's Banner from Morghese, convince her that he's the one, all this kind of stuff. Her daughter maybe
Right.
meets him later or something. Cool.
Because that works.
Yeah.
That does work better, and then you get to set up political, drama, stuff like that. Yeah. So.
Also, Moraine could read a line that she dismisses about the Aiel and his people, the dragon's people, coming across, the waste.
Yeah.
Maybe he leads them across, and it's something at the end. She's like, "Oh my God, there they are,"
Right.
Yeah, that's cool.
Interesting. 23. I think this is the last one yet. No season 2 confirmation date, but Rafe said it's not mid 2022, and there definitely will be a gap between Lord of the Rings and season 2's release, but there will be very cool content for us released before season 2. That's it. Yeah, I cannot imagine that they would go back to back with this and Lord of the Rings.